The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Thursday, 4/20. Hopefully we can get some highs and the market will be blazing. Hope everyone had a great night, and we're looking forward to a great day. Yeah, there's a trigger there. That would have been nice, but anyway. Markets fell hard when Europe opened. Hard. Gee, I've been starting this time for like the last 2 months. This is the first time you've noticed. Anyway, we dropped hard overnight. We hit a high of 41.73 half on ES. Fell all the way down to 41.44.25. So it's about 29 points. No, that's more than that. 45, 45, 55, 65, 70. That's right, 29 points. Anyway, and NQ, the high, 153, and we dropped all the way down to 25. It's like 128 points. Kappa, falling down. London copper falling down. Stop. About 130 ticks of range. Gold. 15 points of range. It was going up. Alter bond. About a little over a point in range. Crude oil falling. It's about 150 ticks of range, and last but not least, natty gas. About 80 ticks of range. Gee, I start the stream at quarter of, but it's the 15 minutes of the opening screen that you see, just so people can get here and it's not, they're not having to just jump right on as the stream starts. Hey, Borneo, how's it going? No problem, Gia. G-Funk. Rhythm is life, and life is rhythm. Smoke like I smoke, you get high like every day. We'll see what we get today. Yesterday was a good day, $409 profit. See if today is as nice to us as yesterday was. 'Cause yesterday's gone. Probably should find my chart. Am I even connected to? I am not even connected to the right account. That would help, huh? There we go. Now we're connected to the right account. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, now we're ready to rock and rumble. Move the chat down here. We'll move my windows around. Get everything set up. Not sure how I didn't do this already. There we go. And Q comes back down. So we've been falling, like I said, falling most of the night. We did have a little bit of a pop back up, and now it's trying to make new daily lows. Last day, well, we assume, last day for the Apex and Bull and Ox sales. So if you want some evals, you should get them, get them, get them. Back up to the 20. So we're watching and waiting. While we're watching, wait for opportunities. You all could be hitting that like button if you expect to enjoy today's stream. We're just kind of hanging. We do have lots of, well, we do have news at 8:30 coming up. You see the countdown. Obviously, our normal jobless claims, but we have something else. Give me a second here. I'm gotta load up the juice. Got the juice. Got the juice. Uh, Not only do we have jobless claims at 8:30, but we have U.S. Philly Fed Business Index also. And then at 10 o'clock, we have U.S. existing home sales and Eurozone consumer confidence flash. So for those of you like getting flashed, we're getting flashed at 10 o'clock Eastern. This afternoon is absolutely littered with Fed speakers. Fed Waller, Mester, Logan, Bowman, and Bostic all speaking throughout the afternoon. Looks like overnight Germany's PPI came in much better than expected inflation terms, which might have been what caused this massive move down. Massive. Massive. as we continue to drive down. 125 was the low a couple hours back. ES already just made a new low. So ES is falling a bit faster than the NQ. And you see they've given up several days of gains here. We're back to where we were last Thursday, actually. Just going one direction for now. One direction. Just dropping. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Little Snoop Dogg, which is appropriate for today. Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson, appropriate for today. Oh, how I love it when you're fired up. There's a bounce. uh, well, Willie Nelson would have been appropriate too, like I said. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making. Oh, there we go. Life I love is trading with my friends. I can't wait to get in the markets again. I notice my singing is not making the likes go up any. Oh, holy hell. Trying to pop again. Q got down to 32, which is not quite as low as back here. It got down to 25. See that huge move down. Very few pullbacks during it. Oh, getting a purple candle here. Not sure I like that. But, and it's only 10 seconds to go, so we will see if it happens. It looks like it's going. Oh, yep. We're in. Stops the top of that candle, which is a 4-point stop. So we'll go for 8 points, which would be down here at 28. See if it has more downward momentum in it. That's gonna stop us out. Yeah, it's gonna stop us out. I had no confidence in that candle. Okay, so loss there. Start the day. I need to start weeding those out, I think. Way extended below, already back above the moving average on the Bollingers. Nice blue candle there on the 5. That was and we had just gotten a blue candle, 2 candles before. I think that's the big one right there. Get a blue candle this far extended down. It wants to go up, not down. This is actually, that's the type of reversal candle I've been looking at. So you can see here if I going long there. Morning, Nick. Or afternoon, Nick. It doesn't mean that there's still not room for improvement in the strat. And if I'm noticing things that, you know, where it's uh not something that doesn't perform well, it doesn't mean I can't make adjustments to try and weed out a few setups that don't perform well, and this is one of those. I've even talked about it before, where it starts coming up, gives one last ditch effort, and fails and heads up, and you do see it, um, a few times. Hey, John. Yep, we do have a bevy of news. Well, not bevy. I shouldn't say that. It's two news things. Not only jobless claims, but oh, now I forget what the other one was. The Philly Fed Business Index. That's it. Hey, Philip. Morning, Dad. Nice to see you. Gotta love that Norwegian crude. Don't know anything about Norwegian crude. Ooh, wow, spiked above the 100. What a quick little bounce. 22? 22-point bounce. Yep, I saw that, John. It's definitely a good run, though. At least the Phillies took two or three from the Chi Sox. Hopefully they can beat up on the Rockies. Eh, I don't know. Their hitting is good, but I'm worried that the thing about the Phillies right now is they got great. They're getting great timely hitting it right now, but they're not walking at all. Like Trey Turner, I mean Bryson Stott Obviously, he started the season off with a 17-game hitting streak and then hit 18 out of 19, but he's taken one walk all year. Bermuta's taken like one walk all year. So, when Castellanos leads the team in walks, there's a problem there. Do have news coming in a few. And the pitching is actually where I'm most worried though right now. Bullpen is solidified, but Nola and Wheeler just have not looked like Nola and Wheeler so far. Yeah, it does. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm concerned. The amount of the Phillies have like I think it's 4 hitters in the top 25 in batting average in the league, and nobody in the top 25 in on base percentage, which is one Marsh. So that's like really weird. They need to start walking some. Oh no, I didn't see that, John. I know games have been moving really fast. The Phillies, although the Marlins would be cheapest. But yeah, I'll buy the Phillies. John, did you see the newest things they're experimenting with in the Atlantic League, which is where they do all their new rules experiments? Uh, they're getting stupid now, and hopefully it never leaves the Atlantic League. They're talking about allowing a pinch runner every inning, where the person that's pinched run for can be put back into the game, and the pinch runner can be used the next inning as well, or the whole game as well, for each inning. They're talking about they're going to try out allowing only one disengagement from the rubber, so it means only one throw over for the pitcher. And there was one other stupid one. Hold on. Oh, the DH. If a starting pitcher doesn't go 5 innings, they you lose your DH for the rest of the game. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, I don't mind the shorter games. It's better for fans overall. I think there needs to be a little bit more time in between batter. I mean, not in between batter, but just to. I mean, the pace is okay. I yeah, I think it hurts television because they can't show the replays and stuff as well anymore. But overall, I have no problem with it. Hey, Chris. So we are 15 seconds till news. But yeah, if that rule comes to Major League Baseball with the pinch runners, there's a spike. You're gonna have teams hiring track stars. Nice spike up here. Hey, Vibe, how you been doing? Move up here. Let's see what the numbers were, or are, I should say. Jobless claims actual 245K, forecast was 240K, so a slight miss there. U.S. Philly Fed Business Index, negative 31.3. They expected negative 19.3. So both of those indicate a slowing of the economy, which is why we just spiked up. And right back down. On the 5 minute, it spiked right to the up to its 100. I'm not sure what the equivalent of that is on the 1 minute. I also see it probably hit bands. Oh yeah, big band hit. Blue candle. Yeah, why not? Looks bullish. We'll let it take it. What's the worst that can happen? A loss? Who cares? That wick's gonna make a big stop. Might stop me out before I get the. Nice job, Chris. Yep, now we're getting a purple candle back down. Perhaps it jumped in too soon after news. We shall see. We did have an uptrend before the news, so this would be a pretty big hit here. It's a 15.5 point stop. The market overall should like that news because it shows an economy slowing. I mean, I never, I just, they like it because that means they think the Fed's going to stop raising interest rates. Do you think that overall will be bad for the indexes if the economy's slowing because that means the companies are going to be struggling? But I don't try and figure out what the market thinks anymore. Right now it's getting beaten down. I stopped sitting at 13,049 below this wick here of the candle after the news candle. Bounced off the 20 and the 100, so hoping. My target is way, way up. But if it gets up to the high of that news candle, it starts to struggle, we'll consider cutting it. You can see my target is way up here. 89. Actually, I'm off by 2 ticks, 89 even. There we go. Back above my entry point. 5-minute chart's giving us a blue candle as well. Back below my entry point. My entry's at 65. My mama told me we're gonna chop around. As long as you chop around above the 20, I'm okay. Ah, purple candle. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, it's not good at all. Bounce for me, please. Hey, JC, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Staying above the 20 for now. ES is hanging right on its 20. Down, up, down, though is what it's showing me. Yep, we're going to get stopped here in just a minute. It's still just kind of hanging there on the 20. Bounced on the 100 again. Back to the 100. Mm. Tap dancing on the 100 EMA, which is the 5 on the 20. Hasn't broke it yet, but it sure looks like it wants to. When did you start trading NQG? I thought you only traded ES. Yeah, I knew you traded. Yeah, I knew you traded several products, but I never. I don't think I've ever heard you say you traded NQ before. Yeah, I knew you traded other things besides ES, but I thought, like I said, I never heard you say you traded NQ before. Everything points to down here, we can see, but it's still trying. It doesn't want to give up the ghost yet. Just bouncing on that. Boop, 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 boop. 100 EMA. There we go. Try to give me a little hope there and pull back. In this trade now 11 minutes. Mr. G seems to think so, Ahmed. That's okay. About 45 minutes to the bell. Don't think I'll still be in this trade then, but there's the break of the 100. Let's see if it breaks through. Bounces on that 100 EMA again. Ooh, nice bounce. Hey, come on. You know you want to go up. You want to go up. You want to go up real high. Way up in the sky, like the little birdies fly. Really? G? Seems like the worst time to buy a house at the interest rates. Not that I've ever owned a home, so I don't know really much about it. Oh, you're asking if I know of anybody? I don't know if anyone's buying a house. Hey, look, we're back to my entry point. We're above my entry point here. We're right at my entry point now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Riders on a storm. Right at my entry point again. I mean, I'm happier here than I was down here. I thought for sure I was going to get stopped out. That big stop so far has helped me, but if it collapses back down, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, there's a reversal there, Doji. Well, didn't we just do two? Mr. G is challenging everyone to name 3 songs by the band The Doors. Light my fire, riders on a storm. Well, thank you, G. I like you too. Break on through to the other side. I use that one a lot too on stream. So pull back and then up into. All those used cars people are holding on to now that the interest rates are high. People need the auto parts. We are 10 minutes from the top of the hour. We've now been in this trade 20 minutes. And we're still right around my entry point, but looking possibly good here. Do you see some resistance around 74, which is, let's see, This popped up to 76, so we're gonna watch that area if it gets up there. My target is actually 89 based on the strategy, but if we see resistance around here, we'll call an audible. Hey Burl, how's it going today? How far did it dip? Still hanging right around my entry point here. It's a nice dip. Oh wow. Yeah, it's dipping. Part of the reason that we've had weakness here. There we go. Now we're starting to get momentum up. Yeah. I will never do anything that gives Elon Musk money. I'll never have a blue check mark on Twitter. I will never buy a Tesla. And I'll never take a ride in a SpaceX rocket. Hey, Ace. Anyone who expects his employees to sleep where they work is a trash human being. And his policies for Twitter have sucked, taking away protections for trans individuals, taking away stuff like that. He's just a sucky human being. He got rich on blood diamonds and other things from South Africa and acts like he's all privileged. He's gotten handouts from the government and then complains about handouts from the government. He's a trash human being. A couple. I'm not sure. I haven't really kept up on his breeding. Ooh, nice blue candle there. Come on, give me. Let's continue up here. I'm up 6 points, 5 points. Nice blue candle, though. I'll have a blue candle for certain. More than 20 minutes now. I entered at 32 after the hour, so it's like 24 minutes now. Let's see. He's also being a grifter by not paying rent for the Twitter building. He's, yeah, like I say, he's making people sleep at the office. There's been pictures of people in sleeping bags at Twitter headquarters. I don't care what you get paid. Work-life balance is important. No one should have to spend the 24 hours at the office. Twitter used to be my favorite social media. It's still, I mean, it still kind of is, but you know, he's gonna continue to ruin it. Struggling up here around 72. It just hit the 100 EMA on the 5, which is at 75. So we're gonna start watching to see whether or not we should cut this. Elon Musk is, well, he's not a politician. Thankfully, he was born in South Africa, so he can't run for president. Actually, he had a woman, twins with a third woman, at least a third woman last year he wasn't married to. Pulls back. Yeah, I noticed that now, I'm at 75 is definitely resistance. Top of the hour. So we're gonna see if we can just get a few points out of this now. Chart looks much better when I move the target closer. I thought Bed Bath and Beyond was gonna file for bankruptcy months ago. I don't know. I know Jamie Moyer has like 8 or 9. It looks like we're coming back down to my entry point here. This is wants to come down now, I think. Told myself that when it got up to that one, that area, that I was gonna cut it if it struggled. I just didn't do it in time, so we're gonna cut that one there at break even. Just one, G, just one that I'm aware of. Yeah, they have eight. He has 8 children, all with the same woman. Pitched until he was 49 years old. Wait, John. The drawdown's 884, or it recovered back up. Oh no, okay, I read that wrong. Okay, so wow, that is a huge drawdown. He's had 3 kids drafted, but none of them lasted. Gee. All the way back down to the 100. Let's see if it bounces. Does bounce. Bounce on that 100. Back up. We are 23 minutes until the bell. Well, 23.5. Reminder, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, I appreciate you hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, I was hoping he'd be able to make it until he got to 50, but it didn't happen. We're in this no man's land at 20 and 100. Oh, well, actually, we're trying to break that 100. Yeah, Julio lasted a long time, too. Part of the 5-for-1 deal when the Phillies traded Julio Franco and 4 others to the Cleveland Indians for Von Hayes before the 1982 season. Bouncing here again on the 100. We bouncing. Uh, 83 they went to the World Series. 82 was they missed the playoffs. 80 they won the series. 81 they made the playoffs. 82 they missed. Of course, back then, like 50% of the league didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, 83 was the Weeds kids when they had Morgan and Rose and Perez and we're 20 minutes until the top of the hour. I mean, I'm sorry, till the bell, not the top of the hour. And then after 83, everything started falling apart for a decade. I just think of what could have been for the Phillies in the 80s. They could have had Sandberg, Franco, George Bell. They lost George Bell in the Rule 5 draft. They traded Franco. They traded Sandberg. They had Willie Davis and Mark Davis. I'm sorry, Willie Hernandez and Mark Davis, both who went on to win Cy Young awards. They had Dave Stewart right before he went to Oakland and won 20 games for 4 straight years. talking baseball. Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Say hey. Say hey. And waiting for the market to do something I like as it chops between the 20 and the 100 here on the 1 minute chart. What did crude do at its open? Yeah, it came down a little bit. Still chopping around as well. You can see it's respecting its 100 EMA. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Multiple hits of it. No breakthrough. Natural gas continues to rise. Hey, gee, I haven't heard about any train derailments in like 2 days. Ultrabond got all wonky with the news. Wow, Ultrabond had a bigger response to the news than the indices did. They got all depressed right before the news and then got all excited afterwards. Well, we're kind of hanging here. Once again, reminder. Yeah, the 90% sales supposedly end tonight. We haven't, obviously, this is Apex. You never know when they're going to actually, like, allow things to end. But for now, 90% sales end tonight for Bolinox, however you pronounce it, and Apex Trader funding. The 70% sale on option 2, as well as option 1 for Bolinox, continues indefinitely. As well as the 30% sale for Blue Sky, that goes to the end of the month. Because people love sales. It's a psychological thing, I'm at. They think, people love to feel like they're getting a great deal. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they've gone more than 2 weeks without having a sale for the last 6 months, but it's just a psychological thing, It's just like Yeah, I worked at McDonald's, a little McDonald's in a little town way back in the day when I was a teenager. And back then, the apple pies, normal price was 79 cents. Now, our owner was a cheap sucker, and he knew how to manipulate people. He put a coupon in a little in the local local paper called the Merchandiser that was handed out free to people. Apple pies, 79 cents. So it wasn't even a deal. It was the same price. It just because it was printed as a coupon made it seem like it was a deal. And we sold 3 times as many apple pies. Yep, exactly. Still hanging between these two moving averages. Yeah, looks like maybe we broke that 100 finally. Yep, back above it. And below it. And above it. And below it. Remember, we have news popping up at the top of the hour. Market moving news, according to Mr. G. The well, I mean, they're very similar, John. Apex now has Tradovate, Bull and Ox does not. Um, Other than that, I mean, they're pretty much the same. Oh, the big difference with Bull and Ox is you can have multiple evaluation accounts, but you have to stagger your funded accounts. When you get one funded, you have to get that one to pass the safety threshold before you can add a second funded account. But if you pass multiple evaluations, you can put them on hold until you can bring them online. So like each time you got to get each one past the safety threshold before you can um, add on another funded account. But you, like I said, you can put them in the uh, put them on hold until you can do that. And I think the maximum with Bowenox and funded accounts is 11. Yeah, I think the payout rules are a little bit better as well with Bowenox. I think it might be. Is it weekly? I don't remember. I mean, I haven't ever really checked that. I think I looked at it once. Yeah, a little plop up here. Plop up. Again, couldn't break through that 100 cleanly. Yeah, it all depends. They're very similar. Bowenox has a price match thing. That's why if Apex is 90%, you're gonna see Bowenox at 90%. The other thing is, John, when Apex's sale ends, they usually go back down to 50%. Whereas I have a constant 70% off for Bowenox, and that 70% off is you can do either the intraday trailing drawdown or an end of day drawdown. Bowenox's end of day drawdown accounts, but that's the 90% isn't available for the end of day, just the intraday trailing. But the 70% is, and that will continue even after the sale is done. Yeah, that's a good point too. Right now, this 90% sale is lifetime. The 70% off is lifetime as well, but they don't always do the lifetime discounts. Yeah, make sure you. And a lot of prop firms have that. Earn a Trade has that as a funded with funded as well. We are 7 minutes to the bell and really started getting choppy here. Yeah, I've never heard of that with Apex. I think you're right. I gotta think there's some limit there. I have a feeling you can't just let your PA account go uh, dormant for a year, but maybe. I mean, depends. Be interesting. It's a good question. These are all things I love to do videos about. Comparing. I just time. Yeah, laughed at. Actually, everyone has the ability now to do it all by web. NinjaTrader Web is available now, as is at least half the props now have Tradovate. You're gonna wait until Christmas to start, IMAD? The 5 minutes till the bell. By the way, just I closed out that trade break even. It'll be back at my entry price, or just below my entry price now. It would have never stopped me out, but I would have been in this trade now for almost an hour. That's how choppy we got. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I meant. See, Josh didn't tell me that they were planning on bigger discounts at some point. And the thing is, you're never going to see the crazy discounts like that Apex and Volanox do with the ones that immediately put you on live accounts. And that includes Top Step, Earn a Trade, Trade Day, Blue Sky, and One Up. You know, those you're never going to, at the most you see with any of those is Earn a Trade with 50%. I don't know how far Josh will go, how it'll go, but I can't imagine it being more than 50%. Yeah. Biggest I've ever seen with Top Step, I think, is 30. I think biggest I ever seen with One Up is 25. Trade Day might have been 50% when they first launched, maybe. It might have been a CFT only deal. I forget. But since then, I don't think I've seen more than 30. U Profit's another one you don't see many deals on. They'll occasionally throw a 50. And there's a drop. Oh, really? See, I'm a U Profit affiliate, and they don't even send me emails. I thought they scrubbed that. Coming down here right before the bell, we got 90 seconds. Finally kind of breaking that range. We hit this high here, down, chopped, down. Awesome, David. Congratulations. Yeah, after a lot. I would say 75% of my audience does prop firm, and 25% trades their own account. That might be off a little. I should, and some people do both. That'd be an interesting poll to take sometime. Avon calling, Mr. G. And by the way, now I would have gotten stopped out on that trade if I had held it 1 hour later. And there's the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Ring a ding, 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 ding. Ding a ling. Sorry. Anyway, we're up and down. No real direction yet. Thankfully, I was smart enough to kill that trade when it was break even. Actually, I think it was actually a 2-tick winner. Big rise here. Big rise, 11 points. Pushing back up. Nice job, G. Market showing strength, trying to get back up. Trying to rise up. All right, good luck, Chris. And continuing to rise. Wow, just rocketing up here. The market's trying to regain some of what it lost overnight. Yes, not looking quite as strong though. So theoretically, obviously, I don't take candles right on the bell. That was a trigger. Would have been a 18-point trigger, so I would have needed 27 points. I don't think it's anywhere near there yet. Let's see. It's close. I'm doing all right, Crypt. How are you? Still rising up. I really do need to track whether or not opening candles are worth taking, because that would have been a that would have been a winner. That would have been a winner. Yep. Good luck to the rocket. Rockets, red glare. And pulling back. Got up to 13.096. ES sitting at 41.51. Not stupid, I'm mad. Don't do that. Taking trades around the open is always risky. And I know you've told me you don't like to trade around the open, so if that's not part of your plan, just because it did something good doesn't mean you should break from that philosophy. That's why I'm saying I need to start keeping track of opening candles or candles within the first 5 minutes of the open to see whether or not, overall they're a good risk to take. Kind of looks like half of the Empire State Building right now. Yeah, I saw that. A bullish candle would make me hesitant because it's got up into those bands. You see it pulling back now. It's one of the ones that are kind of too big for the situation. Said we're getting a blue candle here. We'll give it a try if it holds. It's got 10 seconds. Big blue candle. Bigger than I'd hoped, honestly. I really prefer small candles. I mean, not too small, but 10 points is a good candle size. How far up do I need to go? There, that's the target. I don't know if we're gonna get there. But that's what they're dipping down. Dipping dots. These are those candles I hate. It was not near the 20. It was just floating above, and it was big. It's almost a 15-point stop. No real support or no real resistance here. So we're hoping for the best. Hmm. Back to my entry, rising up. There's 100. Break of 100. Struggling there though. There we go. There's a burst. 103 with about 10 points for my target. Doesn't work. 11. Yep. Pulling back. Back down to my entry. So it got up to 104.25. So I got 10 points in the profit and it pulled back. See if it comes back up on this next candle. Back up to 13,100. Need to like just get a nice running start. There we go, back up to 104. Back to being 10 points away from my target. It seems to be a resistance area for some reason. If you can get through here. There's 105, 108, 109, 111. Give me 5 more points. Come on, baby. Twelve, 13. Good luck with that, G. Is that a day trade or a swing trade? Target hit. Boom, yeah. That, my friends, is a 20 and 3/4 point trade. Oh, wow. And it burst up then from there up to 122. Up to 123, actually. Thank you, G. Thank you, Crypticon. John? Chris? Imad? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really hated that trade to start with. I thought for sure it was a goner. I hated where that candle was, but it proved that it was worthy of its blue. Obviously. I'll have a blue. Oh, for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but stay off of my blue suede shoes. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was a big 15-minute candle. Broke its 100 too. Save you all from a sneeze of doom. Still trying to rise up here. Oh, it's got smacked down. Smack down. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Yep. Pulling back now. Yep, we have news coming up in 10 minutes. Also getting a purple candle there on the 5. We said that at the same time, I'm mad. My dear folks, if you're enjoying today's stream, I appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button. The algorithm likes it. I like it. It's a win-win for everybody. Except for maybe the button, in case it doesn't like being hit. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's a lot of wasted money there. Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't realize this was just a test launch. So, it was a. So it wasn't. They still learned a lot, so it wasn't actually a failure. I mean, it didn't do what they expected it to do, but it was also they learned from it. So honestly, it's good for science. It's good for space exploration. Yeah. Now the curious thing is, I don't feel like bringing up a Tesla chart now, but did it affect Tesla any? By the way, if I was playing a mean reversion strategy, what? Crap. Well, that was a blue candle at the very last minute, and it, eh, this is not going to turn out well. I don't expect this to continue going up. I was just going to say that purple candle there would have been a great trade to take to come back down, and then it gave me a blue candle. That's going to stop me out here and take away half my profits. Sure turned the bot off. Yep, there we go. Stop out. Yeah. Now the bots be turned off, but yeah, this would have been a good mean reversion. I would have never taken it long there if I had remembered to turn the stupid thing off. That's one of the dangers of using that entry bot, is not remembering to turn it on and off when you need to. So what was a good day is now a mediocre day. Yeah, see, when I see us, you can see down here, I've been looking at this more. When I see this indicator squeezing and this yellow line this high up, that's no more longs for me. And now it kind of looks like a dolphin. Or at least it does when it's squeezed. Yeah, remember, I don't usually trade after the stream ends, at least not the Blue Sky account. back. Tried to trick me with another blue candle there, but that's I had the entry turned off. Nice, Chris. That's the last news of the day, so we can get rid of that window for now. Boom. So 1 minute to go, or 30 seconds to go. Well, so far this isn't rocking our socks. Oh, there we go. That's rocking our socks. No, not really. So far, nothing much. Let's go look at the numbers. U.S. existing home sales actual 4.44 million. Forecast was 4.5 million. So pretty close. Eurozone consumer confidence negative 17.5. Forecast was negative 18.5. So pretty close to forecasts. And it's not really knocking our socks off, like I said. Not a sock knocker. As I said, taking that short there would not have worked if I, was talking about that, but would have worked down to the 20. Coming back down. And here we come back down. Here comes. At 5, Chris, actually, I think. Financial Juice says, unless something's changed. Waller at 12, Mester at 12.20, Logan at 3, Bowman at 3, and Bostic at 5. Okay, so Bostic's after Bell. I mean, after the market's done. Excuse me 1 second. Jake, how you doing? We're kind of choppy here now. Still believe we're going to pull down. Maybe you should go like meet Jake. And there's the break of the 20, pushing down. And we're popping back up. We're trying to. But we're all chopped now. Do you tell your uncle how crappy the service is? Showing strength I didn't expect here, honestly. So this one surprised me. I decided not to take this one, and that might be a mistake. We shall see. We shall see. What's one? That's 65? 64. Ooh. Yeah. That whole situation's still weird. Yep, that one would have hit target. Technically another blue candle there as well. But we got it to 149. There's 151. So I'm at, I remember I said I didn't like that one on the 5, but it might be showing me up. There's still a ways to go, but it has gone 56 points since that entry. And let's see, at a 1.5, I think it might actually be there. I don't know what 1.5 is. 160, that's 80, that'd be like 242. Yeah, at 1.5, that'll be a winning trade. Pulling back now. Got up to 151. Now pulling back. So you can see we had two failures here on these blue candles. Here and here. Before the news. And it bopped back a couple of times. And then I didn't, because of these two failures and being up so high, I didn't trust this one. So I didn't let it take it. Obviously a mistake. But that's okay. It was a tactical decision instead of just being scared to take a trade. And that's a big, big change. Good job, Chris. Oh, we're in on this trade. This did it to me again. Well, man, it's going to stop me right out. I thought I had the bot turned off. Turned out. So, hey, we're now giving back everything today. Good job. Turning the bot off now because we're now back down to break even on the day. So it means I once again screwed up my drawdown some. Not horrible. So 4 blue candles. No, actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bot took 2 that didn't work. The other 2 didn't work, and the one that worked I didn't take, of course. My uh, honestly, my site got messed up a little bit earlier. Not from the trading, but some other stuff going on. And that's why I didn't even notice that was about ready to take it. Well, I mean, it finished being a blue candle right at the end. You can see there. But yeah, I'm slightly distracted. Once again, outside factors start weighing on me, and I just. See you tomorrow, John. 394 is still good day though. Back down to the 20. Trying to rise back up. It's not wanting to give it up easy. The only thing I can think of what happened there, Jake, is the computer store generated the shipping label before they were ready to ship it. So the tracking number was in the system, and then somehow FedEx decided to. I don't know where they decided to come up with the fake tracking info on the number, but you know, because a lot of shippers will, as soon as they get an order, they'll generate the label. I've done that when I was doing eBay, and it may not get shipped for a day or two after the label's generated, but at that point the tracking number's in the system, and you can look it up, and usually you'll see just like tracking number created, no other information. But no, I don't know where they got the erroneous information on that tracking number. Erroneous, big word. Another blue candle trying to tempt me, and we're in. Oh, stops right where it needs to be. Nice. Because we're so overextended, we're going to do a one-to-one on this. Looking for that pivot of 153 Chris keeps mentioning. I don't think we're going to get there. Murder was the case that they gave me. Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? Can't die, my boo was about to have my baby. Think it's too late for praying. Come on, give me some movement up. Nope, nope, nope. Red candle. Red candle rock. And there's the stop. That was a little bit off, but there's the stop. So, great day to bad day. That's okay. Once again, kills my trailing drawdown though. But hey. Now we're trying to come back up. Not gonna fall forward again. And down it comes. So over the weekend, I'm going to make a final decision, but I think I'm going to end up moving to the 5-minute chart. Eh, Jake's a youngin'. He knows how to hook it up. Yeah, like I said, you're a youngin'. No, Jake, he was saying you need to fight, because you know. He was saying, because a lot of older people need people to help them hook up new electronics. Build a better rocket too. As long as it's not Pokemon cards or cryptocurrency. We are choppa, choppa, choppa. Yes, you do need to be 18 to create an account with a broker, I believe. Though I don't think there's any restriction on creating a demo account on TradingView and trading, starting to learn to trade that way. Rise up here. Although the trade, you would need one of their uh, upgraded accounts, so there would be a monthly fee. So they'll need a parent's credit card. Those kids have debit cards. Are those kids debit cards now? So I don't know. Last reminder, at least for the stream, those 20, I mean, yeah, 20, right? 90% off sales end tonight for Ox and Apex, assuming there's no extension on Apex's part. Get them while they're hot. CME has a free demo. It's 15 minutes delayed, though. There might be other ones that I'm not aware of. Probably need to be 18 for CMEs, though, too. Probably a lot of free stock trading demos out there. This price action sucks. Hey, Jay, what do you say? How's it going today? Well, I don't celebrate it, but I am fine with anyone that does. Finally coming down. Expected this for the last half hour. We did get above that 153 Chris was talking about. Got up to 158. Just didn't do it on either of the ones I entered on. Accidentally entered on, really. Now we're falling fast. That 1030 reversal. Ace RJ is still missing. If we get back down to the 100 there, sitting at 113, 110. A bounce there. When this rides up since the open candle would have been a winner. And this one, that was the winner I took. And this one would have failed. And this one failed. That wrong drawing tool. That one would have worked. This one would have failed. This one would have failed. This one would have failed. And then this one would have worked. So that was ugly. I have to figure out, probably that was a net loss overall. Well, let's do it. We're watching the chart anyway. Let's bring up a calculator. We won't count the open. This was a 20 pointer. And this one, -9. -10. Plus 16. Minus 9. Minus. Hold on, I gotta move the calculator. Ah. Oh, God, I gotta pay. Minus 5. Plus 10. Minus 15. So isn't that interesting? If I had taken them all, every blue candle, not including the open, it it would lead to -2 points. So let's say with slippage, more like say -8 to -10. But if I would have taken the candle off the open, it would have actually been still positive, even though it's taking these losses. I mean, this is I didn't mark this one, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses, 3 wins in there, and it still would have only been down -2 gross, not counting commissions or any slippage. And once again, taking the open candle, which I never do. Of course, that is the whole if game and shoulda, coulda, woulda, and all that, but it's just the way my mind works. Now, the trend was overnight when it was coming down so hard. Been kind of, I mean, there's been some little trends inside, but I mean, it was a choppy move up, but now it's just been. Eh. Trying once again to come up. And down. Like that wick. Okay, maybe a wick. There we go. So we're gonna take the short. Big wick, bigger than I thought. 15 points. So I need 22 points down. Let's see if we get it. If we don't, it's gonna be pretty much of a disaster of a day. But I did like the setup. 22 points is 03. And the other thing I got to think of, though, we do with 100 sitting at 13. So, see if it struggles there. Back above the 20. Don't like that. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to eliminate the bigger candles from this strat because this is gonna stop me out. And once again, my trailing drawdown is gonna be screwed, even though the account's gonna be probably about break even overall over the last 2 days. But the trailing drawdown is gonna be like I'm gonna have used up like $1,000 of it. That's like half of it. Yep. There's a stop, so we're gonna shut it off for the day. Well, it's 10 of anyway, so trailing drawdowns are evil. So I'm down big today, as usual, which is a normal thing. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Uh, Yesterday was a great day, but we gave it all back today plus. But let's see. 924, 896, that's 28. Oh, I can't do math today either. It's okay. I don't know. Down 513 today. So after a 409 green day yesterday, I'm 513. Unfortunately, at one point today I was in profit. So let's go look at the stats. See how much I'm screwed on this constantly trailing drawdown. Actually, I can go look at our Trader Pro. Probably easier that way. I think our Trader Pro. Give me a minute to log into RTrader Pro here. So what I think, so the issue is not my strategy. The strategy is good. The issue is the strategy needs some adjustments for a constantly trailing drawdown. And that's what I need to figure out, because obviously, if I have a trade that goes very positive, turns around, and hits the stop, the trailing drawdown's what gets screwed. So I need to figure out how to adjust for that without taking away the edge of the strategy. I'm very, I'm very confident in my strategy. I hate RTrader Pro trying to figure this crap out. Okay. I think I got it. Let's see here. Yeah, the my drawdown is now at 48,732, and my overall account balance is at 49,896. So even though I'm only down $104 on the account, I only have uh, minus it's here somewhere. What did I just say? What number did I just say? 48,732. 1,164. Obviously, I mean that should be enough, but it just sucks. You only being down $100 on the account, but chewing up $900 of your wiggle room. Right. That's what I'm starting to think, and I'm just not sure exactly what that approach is yet, but I'm going to think about it. Because like I said, that blue sky account that I blew and reset this week, that one when I blew it, the overall account was in profit. It was a green balance. In my opinion, an account should never be blown if it's still green. If I ran a prop firm, that would be a rule for an evaluation. Obviously, if you're, I mean, I don't know. I think all everything should be static anyway. Static drawdowns instead of any type of a trailing drawdown. Um, But apparently the risk managers don't like that because Top Step was going to do that, and then apparently they decided against it. That said, I mean, I can't rail against it too hard because you know, all Apex accounts are constantly, the intraday trailing, and they've paid out millions and millions and millions of dollars to traders who have made it work for them. So it just requires a different approach. And I've realized that now over the last, couple weeks, well, week or so, ever since I hit that big, got that number and then fell back. At first it did make me kind of doubt my strategy some, but it's not my strat. It's just the constantly trailing doesn't. I should. And the thing is, again, it's the bigger candles. But the problem with that is, if I say, well, I'm going to exclude anything that has a stop loss of more than X, it's too hard to tell as the candle's forming exactly how big it's going to be. I mean, it can burst at the last minute and give you an extra 5 point, or last second, I should say, give you an extra 5 points. So it's too hard on the fly to say, well, I'm going to take this candle because it's only X amount of points, and not take this candle because it's too many points. When it can really be in the last 2 seconds, it can decide to, be a totally different size than what you thought. Because overall, I mean, I did do that once today, and I've been trying to do that. Um, I mean, if you mean make it a smaller stop to start with, that's not how my strategy works. But I did get out of that one trade that would have stopped me out for a big loss after I noticed the reversals. This back here, I had entered off this candle, got up to here, saw this big red candle, and got out. So I've been trying to make a few adjustments without totally screwing up the strategy that I believe in. But like that one I just took, or this one here, it immediately went negative. Immediately went against me basically. The only thing different I could have done here is once I seen it finish above the 20, I could have got out here instead of letting it go for the full stop, and then it would have, it closed at 136. It would have saved me 5 points. By then it was obvious. It looked obvious that it was going up. So yeah, I gotta make some adjustments based on this constantly trailing drawdown, or find two big muscular guys to go visit Josh to force him to change the end of day. No. So anyway, it is time for me to say adieu. We will try to get back at this tomorrow. 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 Well, remember, Nick, the other thing before I go, remember,
I can't YOLO on Blue Sky. They have a consistency rule. I can't make more than 30% in one day. So that comes out to be like I think it's $900 in one day. So it's not like I can go for the entire profit in one big thing. So anyway, gonna call it a day here. I do want to thank everybody. We'll be back tomorrow for the wrapping up the week. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. I should contact Bull and Ox. They're the ones I haven't been in touch with. Hey, see y'all. Thank everyone for joining me today. If you've enjoyed today's content, hope you've hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to do so and join the herd. As a reminder, we do stream every weekday morning starting at 7:30 a.m. and we usually go to around 11 a.m. We will also love to have you join our Discord community of both veteran traders and newer traders, prop traders and non-prop traders, all interacting about trading and just general stuff as well. In addition, follow our social media for other updates. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram is the same, MightyOxTrading, and Reddit is r Ox Market Trading. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.